Come with me for a moment. Let us leave the ground behind. We are rising now gently into the clear morning air. Below us, a remarkable city begins to unfold. This is Santiago de Querétaro, a jewel nestled in the heart of Mexico. The hum of the world softens from up here. It gives way to a quiet sense of wonder. We are floating, suspended between the vast blue sky and the intricate world built by human hands and nature's patience. The sun warms our faces. It promises a journey not of distance, but of perspective. We are about to witness a story told in stone, in color, and in light. The ascent is slow, deliberate. It allows the city to reveal itself gradually, like a waking giant. The sounds of the streets fade into a gentle, unified whisper. What was once a collection of individual buildings and bustling avenues now merges into a single, cohesive entity. It is a living organism, with arteries of roads and a heart of ancient stone. From this vantage point, we can appreciate its true scale and elegant design. Here we are simply observers, privileged to see this place in its entirety, in a way those on the ground rarely can. As we reach our cruising altitude, the full panorama comes into view. It is breathtaking. The city spreads out like a map crafted by a master artisan. It is a place of dualities, a seamless blend of order and organic growth. To one side, we see the neat geometric grid of the modern city. Streets run in parallel lines, clean and efficient, but at its core, we see something else entirely. We see the old town, a wonderful, intricate labyrinth of colonial streets. They twist and turn, following a logic not of straight lines, but of human history. It is here that the city's soul resides, a warm, beating heart of ochre and terracotta. The contrast is striking. The new areas are shades of cool grey and white, punctuated by the shimmer of glass. They speak of progress, of commerce, and of a future-facing ambition, yet they respectfully circle the historic center as if paying homage to their origins. The old city, by contrast, is a riot of warm, earthy tones. Its colors are baked by the sun over centuries. Pink quarry stone, deep reds, and sunny yellows dominate the view. It looks ancient, and it is. Our gaze is now drawn to one of the most magnificent features in this landscape, a colossal structure that marches across the city with undeniable grace. This is the Aqueduct of Querétaro. From our aerial perch, it looks like a giant stone caterpillar, its 74 arches striding confidently across the terrain. For centuries, this was the city's lifeline, carrying fresh water from the hills to the fountains in the town squares. It is an extraordinary feat of engineering. Built with a precision and artistry that is difficult to comprehend, it is not merely functional, it is beautiful. We can follow its path with our eyes. It begins in the gentle hills to the east and makes its way toward the old convent at the edge of the historic center. The sun casts long, elegant shadows from each of its arches onto the ground below. It passes over modern roads and verdant parks, a constant, powerful reminder of the city's origins. It is a ribbon of stone that ties the past to the present. The people of Querétaro live their daily lives in its shadow, a silent testament to the ingenuity of their ancestors. It stands unyielding, a symbol of permanence in a world that is always changing. Now we turn our attention to the very core of Querétaro, its historic heart. From the air, the Centro Histórico is a dense and captivating sight. It is a treasure trove of colonial architecture, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is easy to see why. The area is a stunning collection of Baroque churches, grand mansions, and intimate plazas. The spires of countless temples and convents reach up toward us, their bell towers standing like silent sentinels watching over the city. They are landmarks of faith and time, their domes catching the sunlight like polished jewels. The layout is a delightful puzzle. Unlike the rigid grid of newer districts, the streets here are narrow and winding. They open unexpectedly into beautiful sun-drenched squares. We can see them from above. The Jardin Zinea, with its ornate bandstand, and the Plaza de Armas, surrounded by elegant arcades and restaurants. These plazas are the city's outdoor living rooms. Even from this height, we can sense the life within them. We can almost see the people strolling, sitting on benches and enjoying the shade of the laurel trees. They are oases of tranquility amidst the stone architecture. Let us descend a little to get a closer look at the textures and colors that make up this city. The rooftops of the old town form a fascinating mosaic. Most are flat, a feature of the region's dry climate. But they are not monotonous. They are a patchwork of different shades of red, brown, and orange tile. Some are weathered and faded by the sun, while others are new and bright. Dotted among them are the magnificent domes of the churches, covered in vibrant talavera tiles that glint and shimmer in the light. They are like colorful jewels set within the earthy tones of the surrounding roofs. Peeking between the buildings, we can see secret worlds hidden from the streets below. These are the central courtyards, a key feature of colonial architecture. From above, they look like small green gems embedded in the urban fabric. Each one is a private sanctuary, a miniature garden with fountains, potted plants, and shaded walkways. These hidden patios are the city's secret breath. The public plazas offer a different kind of color. They are grander, more open spaces designed for community life. Look at the Plaza de Armas, the main square. It is surrounded by buildings with stone archways, their walls painted in rich, warm colors. The square itself is paved in stone, with manicured trees providing pools of deep green shade. Amidst the sea of stone and tile, our eyes find rest on lush islands of green. These are the parks and gardens of Querétaro, the city's verdant lungs. They are essential spaces, providing clean air, shade, and a vital connection to the natural world. From our vantage point, they stand out as soft, organic shapes against the harder lines of the urban environment. The most prominent is the Alameda Hidalgo, a grand and historic park located right at the edge of the old town. Its dense canopy of trees looks like a thick green carpet from up here. The Alameda is an oasis of calm. We can trace its wide, straight paths that crisscross the park, creating a formal, elegant design. But there are other smaller pockets of green as well. We can spot them scattered throughout the city. There are the small, manicured gardens within the plazas, with their neatly trimmed hedges and bright flower beds. There are tree-lined boulevards, their leaves forming a green tunnel over the streets below. And in the newer parts of the city, we see larger recreational parks with sports fields and open lawns. Each of these spaces, no matter its size, plays a crucial role in the life of the city. The color green is a symbol of life and vitality, and here in Querétaro, it is used with great intention. It provides a beautiful visual contrast to the warm, earthy tones of the colonial architecture. The deep green of the cypress and laurel trees against the pink cantera stone is a signature look of the city. Our aerial journey now takes us toward the periphery of the historic core. Here, the character of the city begins to change. The low-rise colonial buildings give way to a different kind of architecture. We are now drifting over modern Querétaro, a dynamic and growing economic hub. The skyline here is punctuated by sleek, high-rise buildings of glass and steel. They are a statement of confidence and a sign of the city's prosperity. These towers reach for the sky, reflecting the clouds and the blue expanse above. They represent the city's future. The layout in these areas is different too. The streets are wider, designed to accommodate the flow of modern traffic. We can see large, contemporary shopping centers, their vast rooftops glinting in the sun. There are sprawling industrial parks and modern residential complexes with swimming pools and green lawns. The colors here are cooler, shades of silver, white, and blue, a stark contrast to the warm palette of the old town. It is a landscape of efficiency and innovation, the engine room that powers the region's economy. Yet even here there is a sense of order and planning. The new developments are not chaotic. They are laid out with a clear logic. They are connected by a network of modern highways that sweep across the landscape in long, graceful curves. This part of Querétaro is all about movement, growth, and connection to the wider world. The most fascinating aspect of this view is seeing where the old and new meet. There is no harsh dividing line. Instead, there is a gradual transition. As our 10 minutes in the sky begin to draw to a close, a subtle magic begins to happen. The sun is sinking lower, and the city is bathed in the warm, ethereal glow of the golden hour. This light changes everything. It softens the hard edges and makes the colors deeper and richer. The pink stone of the churches and mansions seems to ignite, glowing with an inner fire. The shadows grow longer now. They stretch out from the bell towers and the great arches of the Aqueduct, painting long, dark stripes across the city. This play of light and shadow creates a dramatic three-dimensional effect. The domes of the churches, topped with their shimmering tiles, catch the last rays of the sun and shine like beacons across the darkening landscape. From our high vantage point, we can see the lights beginning to flicker on across the city. Streetlights trace the patterns of the roads in lines of gold. The windows of homes and office buildings begin to glow with warm, inviting light. The city is transforming itself, preparing for the night. It is a second kind of beauty, a man-made constellation spread out on the dark earth below. We have seen Querétaro as a place of history, of nature, of modernity, and of vibrant life. The golden hour wraps all of these elements together in a single, breathtaking embrace. It is a final, spectacular display before the day gives way to night. The air grows cooler. A sense of peace settles over the city and over us. It is a perfect, tranquil farewell from the skies. Our gentle descent begins. The city rises up to meet us once more. The grand overview dissolves back into individual streets, buildings, and lives. The faint sounds of the city return, the murmur of evening life, the distant music from a plaza, the gentle rhythm of a world at peace. Our 10 minutes of aerial bliss are over, but the images will remain. The memory of this place as seen from above will linger like a beautiful dream. We have seen its grand design, its hidden secrets, and its vibrant heart. We have seen the soul of Querétaro, but it also creates a longing to explore it on foot. The view from the sky is not an end in itself. It is an invitation. It is a promise of the wonders that await on the ground, in the intimate details and the human connections. Santiago de Querétaro is more than just a city on a map. It is a living, breathing work of art, a place of serene beauty and quiet dignity. May this brief flight inspire you to dream of its streets, to feel its warmth, and perhaps one day, to come and discover its magic for yourself. The sky has shown us the beauty. The ground holds the welcome.